Hi my angels, how are you doing? I missed you guys. Yeah, I just been so busy lately. But when there's a will, guys, there really is a way. Like, I'm like, okay, I don't have really time at night, you know, it doesn't seem like anymore, so because of work, so I'm like, let me do it let me try the morning, okay, before work, which is, anyways, it's okay. I'm telling you guys, like, last night, I'm like, all I could do was, I just had this message come to me, and so I just went to my notes app, and I just, like, wrote it out. So instead of, like, writing it out, because I'm, like, trying to be more, I want to see, like, how to be better with, like, my time, and I can't think of the words right now, but you see, guys, like, you could be, like, a perfectionist, you could be, like, oh, I can't do this unless I'm like this, or unless I'm at this place, or blah, blah, blah. No, like, what have I said in my previous videos? When there is something on your heart, you will make a way, and that your perfectionism is, like, it comes from you, like, you just know you can do it, you know you can do more, you know you can be in bigger places, bigger spaces, you know what you are capable of, but your human brain can't conceptualize that, so it's going to just be like, oh my gosh, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this, and it's gonna be like this anxious, like, frantic. And literally the other day I was receiving the word, like, frazzled, like, it could be that energy, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's very important for you to ground yourself, and you could have felt like lately that call to, like, go outside, or when things were like, it seemed like, I don't know, I think I talked about it in my last video, but like, there was just a lot going on, like, for you guys, like, if you're seeing this in October, like, the month of September was, I can't even explain it, like, genuinely, what was that? And then it's like, okay, things got better, and then things were, like, you were feeling inspired, like, after that, like, energy, and then you were feeling inspired, so you may have been more inclined towards, like, motivational, like, books, or this or that, or like things that you had put off in the past. You finally were like, like, how can I get back into that? Like, you finally, like, this energy just came out of nowhere. You're kind of just like, oh, I need to read books, or oh, I need to watch these movies that I'm halfway through for some of you guys, or you want to start, or like whatever it is, right? So it's like this energy is just coming in, and it's really reflective of that you are at this new beginning. And I have been seeing the number one everywhere, and it's like, you guys are literally, okay, I'm seeing you guys are at the start, right? You're at a race, and they're like, on your marks, or ready, set, go, I don't know, whatever, and you guys are like getting ready. Okay, that's the number one energy. Like, you're ready, you're about to cross, you're about to just lunge, leap forward, okay, dive into this new timeline, and your spirit can feel it. And that's why all this energy has just been whack, has just been crazy, is because, you know, like, your heart knows, like, girl, like, boy, it's time, you know. Let me move this out of the way. Also, I have so many, like, things I'm donating, so it's like, you guys could also be feeling like that call to donate, to get rid of things, to throw things away, to just, like, clean things out. Some of you are, like, being more, like, conscientious of, like, your consumption, okay? So like, how you maybe, like, not spend, because I mean, some of you guys are going crazy right now with the spending, but maybe it is spending, but also, like, you're trying to be more, like, maybe environmentally friendly, or like eco-friendly, or things like that. Okay, let me get into the message. You guys, I'm gonna have to make a separate video on boundaries and your boundaries, okay? Because, can you see it? This girl, she's been through it these past few days. But yeah, before I was like, boundaries, but now I had to put them into action, okay? Had to put them into action, and I literally, like, didn't know what to do. I, like, froze. I felt like a little kid again. But after that, I was like, boom, this integration. I can share things in depth later maybe, but you guys, it's like, now I'm like, no, absolutely not. You are not wavering in your boundaries, okay? I don't care if they feel uncomfortable. I don't care if, because you used to be like that, oh my God, no, I don't want to hurt their feelings. Oh my gosh, maybe you had that energy, like, no, like, always trying to make other people comfortable. Always trying to make other people comfortable. And it's like, what about you? That made you uncomfortable with them overstepping or them getting too close to you or them doing this or that, like, makes you uncomfortable, or speaking about these topics around you when they know like the kind of person you are, like they know that makes you uncomfortable. Or even if they don't, like, if you don't speak up, like, how will some people know? So it's like, and I'm getting that some people, they really do know, but you have to speak up. You have to, like, your boundaries will not waver. And listen, like, you could be like, oh yeah, I have boundaries, this and that, and I'm so proud of you for like getting to this point, because like where you've been to where you're at now, that's unheard of. Genuinely, it's unheard of. Like, it does not happen. And the thing is like, so it's like, when you have to put your boundaries into, like, okay, so I'm getting like, if people overstep your boundary, like, you might say, okay, this is my boundary, but then like if they overstep, you might be like, what do I do? Like, I didn't think this far. Like, I didn't think they were gonna do it, or whatever, you know? So it's like, how can your boundaries just be an unshakable foundation? The foundation that holds you up, the foundation below someone in their highest truth. And you guys, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm like, I was about to get into this message, but you guys could also be like, like the Empress, like Emperor energy. So it's like, I want you guys, whenever you're seeing this, to try to just, for one day, even if you, and I know you forget, okay? But if you can just set like a reminder on your phone, or put a sticky note on your forehead, like something, right on the palm of your hand, and just put like Emperor, Empress, or highest self, or highest truth, or whatever, right? Like, when you look at that, integrate into that and act like it. How would my highest self act? How would someone in their Emperor energy act, Empress energy act? I imagine them just like I was hearing this other day, like the angels, like, they're not like, oh, meek and like, oh, scared and this and that. They're fierce, they're bold, they're fearless, they are warriors, they are light warriors, they're powerful in their light. They don't hide their light, they're not scared, they, like, you guys know. And then and yeah, so 2 more messages. I don't know, these are all coming through. So when you guys are like walking around, I can see like in your job or your home or like somewhere, okay, if you're like walking and you hear like certain people's voices, and like usually like you're not necessarily running away, but like you are in a way, like even if you just boom turn around to just like avoid that person or avoid a conversation or just like avoid certain spaces, don't, because you guys, this morning that literally happened to me. And because I'm like, God, like, I'm not scared, blah blah blah, like I'm like, the truth is love, only truth is love, like why would I be scared of fear? It's not even real. Like, that's the thing I came here to transmute. Like, that's the thing you came here to transmute. So it's like, how could that transmutation happen if you're out here scared of the thing that you came here to dissolve, to transmute into love? Okay, damn, that's powerful. But what was I saying? Okay, but it's like, I'm just gonna keep going, I'm just gonna keep rolling. So it's like, you guys could go into like certain, oh yeah, that's what it was. So like, this literally happened to me today. I'm like, God, I'm not scared, you know? And then God keeps you know, trying to put it into action. It's like, okay, you're not scared, go ahead, let me see then. And I'm like, oh God, and I'm like, let me run and hide. But it's like, no, you're not. Oh my gosh, this should be the title. You're not supposed to run. You can't run anymore. You can't hide, baby. Like, I know that sounds scary, you know, but like, you really can't. You can't run away from yourself anymore. You can't run away from your light, from your divinity, from your truth. You can't. I'm so excited for you. I know it's scary, but like, it's exciting too. And it's like, for example, today I was like walking, blah, blah, blah. And then, I need to see what time it is because I'm like, I have work too. So, oh, okay. So, you guys, like, I was literally like walking and then I hear like certain people's voices or a certain person's voice or whatever. And I'm like, dude, go the other way. And I go the other way and then boom, there's another situation that I don't want to be in. So I literally went to go like this and I turned and then I was like, I had like literally my highest self was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, what am I doing? And I was like, no, how would an empress act? How would someone in their highest calling, highest truth act? Like, I didn't come here to hide anymore. I'm not hiding anymore. So you guys, that is such a beautiful message for you guys. Like, stop hiding. Stop hiding. Be firm in your boundaries. Like, like people don't care how they make you feel when they say the thing that they say, when they do the things that they do. So, and you're not doing anything bad. You're just like, I don't like that. And they're like, oh my gosh. They're like clutching their pearls. Like, girl, be for real. Like, you're not doing anything bad. You're just telling them that like they made you uncomfortable, that you don't like that or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you're not doing anything bad. Like, gosh damn it. Like, I want to like shake you. Like stop. Like, this is not like an angel. That's why I see like they hold reverence for themselves. They're protectors, they're healers, and they are powerful and they are strong in their light, in their truth, in their presence, and they are felt. And they are felt because they're meant to be felt. How else can they heal? How else can they do the things that they're meant to do? How else can they heal the world? How else can they do these things? They can't do that if they're hiding away. When you pray, or you're just praying and then, or you're praying to angels or whatever, and like, how can they be there for you if they're like, I'm scared though, I'm scared to help them with the transmute the shadows that they're asking me to, like, you know, transmute, or to heal them from, or to help them integrate into wisdom. Like, how, you see what I mean? So it's like, don't be scared anymore. You don't have to hide anymore. You don't, okay? I know it can feel unsafe, but like, you are safe. Like, close your eyes and like and know, like, all your angels, your ancestors, your guides, like, they are with you, they are holding you. There is nothing to be scared of. Like, I'm getting this, like, if you knew just how protected you really, really, really are, and like this spiritual like light team that is with you at all times, if you knew the protection you had around you as you're just walking alone throughout the day, you would never fear again. You would never have fear again. Your head would be up, your shoulders would be back, your chest would be out. You would speak with conviction. So have that in your mind, this Empress energy, this Emperor energy. Even write it on your hand, and you can put like angels all around me. Guys, like an army of angels. If you have that in your mind, like an emperor and empress, just boom, boom, they're walking through, and then they have like soldiers, like an army of angels, of protectors, of heavenly warriors of light around you. How would you walk? How would you speak? Would your voice shake when you said, these are my boundaries? No. Wow, that is so powerful. Oh my gosh, okay. Let me get into this message. I can still see the Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, so I wrote this last night at 10:30 p.m. Union. Union with the love of your life, with your dream career, with your highest truth and greatest joys. It flows to you and aligns with you in magical ways. Not when you're perfect, but when you are you. But when you are you. Creation wants you to have it all. Like, please, what sick joke, guys, what sick joke would it be to place a fire in your heart and to make the passions of your desires burn so deeply if you weren't meant to have them? Why would they be there then? God's not punishing you. Nothing's out to get you. You don't have bad luck. This isn't just what it is. It was placed there for a divine reason, and you know that. And I know it's because, like, you felt this pull. Like, you were, oh my gosh, in your family, you were the one. I'm getting chills. You are the one. You were the one that was so divinely attuned to their divinity, to their soul. And so you felt this truth, this calling. This calling, you felt it your whole life. Like, you always knew you had a purpose. You always, you always knew. Your heart just knew. But your circumstances, your environment, your family, your whatever, didn't reflect divinity, didn't reflect that highest truth. And so you were so confused. Confused is not even the word. Lost. You just felt like, well, what's the point? Like, what's the point? Like, so confused. Hold on. I'm getting a call. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm getting a call. Yeah, you guys, there's a lot coming in for you, and there's a lot of people that are going to want to work with you, but they can't find you if you're not putting your voice out, your work out, your art out, if you're not making you seen, okay? In some way. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but you just have to start, and just start messy. And that's like the message I was saying in the beginning, like you came here to experience what it is to be human too, to do it messy, to do it raw, to do it real. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you just do it. And that in itself is art, you know? Yes, if you weren't meant to have them, this is why you have the beautiful gift of self-awareness, so you could quickly face the shadows and transmute them into love, into the light that you are, so that you could pull your power back and finally stop waiting to see the changes in others' lives, but finally see the changes in your own life by practicing on yourself and seeing proof that you were never crazy, for wanting to teach the things you always wanted to teach, for realizing that you were misunderstood because fear does not have the capacity to hold that much light. The light that you carry, the light that you are, the light that you embody, that you emanate, that you exude, that you were always meant to feel so unseen, so you could finally withdraw back within. Guys, I saw this thing one day that was saying like God, like people would always seek for God, so where could they put God? Within, because that would be the last place that a person would look. And so it's like you have to get pushed and pushed and pushed away. But when you flip it around, you see they're pushing you back within. Wow. So you could finally go back within. So you could understand yourself. So you could hear yourself. So you could finally apply it. And with all that practice came the mastery of alchemy. Oh my god. Do you even hear what I'm saying? And you guys are just like, listening to it, and you're like this, or you're going to sleep and you're listening to it, or you're drinking your tea and you're listening to it, or you have it in the background. Some of you guys were like, I'm listening to this while I'm at work. Like, you have it in the background. But do you actually hear what I'm saying? This is not normal. You are not normal. Like, this is not something anyone's just like, Like, someone else, just some, like, I'm not gonna say regular person, but just someone that's not on the path that you're on, they cannot even understand what I'm saying. They can't understand it. And you're just like, okay, boom, next video. No. Lock in and listen with your freaking heart, with your soul, with who you are. This is not a message that just anyone can understand. Wow. Don't mind if my tummy's growling, guys. I'm hungry, okay? Mastery of thyself. You make others uncomfortable, and maybe at this time, you don't mind it that much. You guys, like, some of you guys, like, it would be the end of the world. But now, in ways, like, some of you are, like, honoring it. Like, yeah, I came here to make others uncomfortable. And I'm glad. And I'm glad. Because discomfort is how people move. It's how you get them to move. Because this matrix was designed so people would fear discomfort, so people would fear change, and they would keep them on this hamster wheel of comfort. And you came in here to make a lot of people uncomfortable, and I'm glad, and I'm so proud of you, and keep doing it, and keep shining your light, and keep being who you are, and keep being a weirdo, and just keep being, keep being. Because that is what you came here to do. You just came here to be. Guys, I swear to God, even if you didn't align with your purpose and this and that, all this stuff, and you literally just sat there and you're just like, la, 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 and you're walking around and you're twirling around, or you're saying like you're just being who you are, your existence alone, that light, it spreads. Like, I'm literally seeing like a person and there's just like an aura around them. It's like, damn, that light ripples out into the universe, just existing. You don't even have to do anything. Your aura, like just you, a light coming here, you are spreading light on earth. And I'm literally getting chills, like, oh my gosh. Stop being so hard on yourself. Like, you literally just have to exist. You don't even have to do all that. And you are going to do all that because you're just incredible. But yeah, just to give you guys that visual, like, I'm seeing like darkness, like the world, and then boom, there's like a radiant beam of light just here. And it's like boom, 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 boom. And you go up to the cashier and you're like, wow, you look so nice today. Oh, I really like that shirt, or blah, blah. Or you just talk to them. Or that one person that's sitting alone and you make them feel seen the way you didn't. Like, oh my gosh, your pain didn't harden you. It made you softer. I just can't. Like, when you vocalize it, like, you don't have people vocalizing it. That's what I'm here for. Guys, I had this message that, like, I'm literally here to ignite you so that you can do this too. So that you can align and be in your highest calling. It made you softer. Like, wow. That's insane. I said you make others uncomfortable, and maybe at this time you just don't mind it that much. Guys, I want you to walk into spaces, you see someone uncomfortable, and have that recognition, like, wow, that would have destroyed me in the past. But now you just, boom, stand up even taller and be like, perfect. I'm just that bright. Some of you even honor it, and you can, yes, wow, that's so beautiful. You can affirm it by saying, my light is just that bright. I promise you, you came to earth with the knowing that you would trigger the hell out of people. You would trigger a lot of people, and you also knew that you would honor it. For discomfort is how people change. You're at a point where you're allowing life to be more than you ever have before. You may be able to sense just how much you're actually calling in and just how much you're actually able to create. Guys, it could feel overwhelming at times. Do not worry about the hows. That is for the divine to take care of. You guys could be like, how is this gonna work? How is that working? Because you're really thinking like, oh my gosh, like it can go on and on and on and on. Like you're like, okay, once I do this, then I can do this. Like, guys, oh my goodness. Where was I? I literally had my finger on it too. Like, how did it disappear? Yes, this self-awareness, it felt like a curse, especially within the confines of fear, within the environments that you were in, the spaces that you were in. But it allowed you to transcend beyond what you were taught, what you were taught to believe as true. They're instilling fear, and they're like, this is the truth, and I want you to swallow it, and I want you to embody it, and I want you to walk in it. And you are like, no, MFer, no. And some of you guys, when you were kids, like, some of you, yes, you did shrink and you diluted yourself, okay? But some of you, like, at a certain point, like, you stood up. And you were, like, disliked because of it, scolded, or just hurt because of it. Maybe, like, some of you were like, no, I'm not doing that. Or, no, you're being mean. Or, no, you're... Oh my God, like a little kid doing that. That's for some of you guys here. Or like, don't tell me what to do. Or like, or something like a little soldier, a little advocate. So strong. I had this message this morning coming to me like, if someone asked me who's your biggest hero, and I would say my child self. My child self, because truly what they were enduring, even at this time with all these boundaries, everything I have now, I would be crashing out. How did they do it? And they didn't even know. They don't even have the self-awareness that you have now. That is my hero. My God. Damn. Do it for them. Do it for them. Okay? Because what happened to them, it did not happen in vain. And it doesn't happen in vain when you speak, when you stand in your light, when you put your shoulders back and you walk through that space anyways, when you do it anyways, when you do it messy, when you show them you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be you. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. This is so beautiful. This self-awareness felt like a curse, especially within the confines of fear, but it allowed you to transcend beyond what you were taught to believe as true. Always alone, because you were never meant to conform, never meant to follow. Always alone, because you were always ahead. In the dark, because you didn't realize you were the torch. How profound your existence is. You came to rise above, to feel it, to alchemize it, to transcend it. You couldn't see the miracle because God was waiting for you to go back within so you could create them. Through the truth of who you are, always striving for perfection because your human brain couldn't conceptualize what your soul, what your heart knows, what it knows it can create. They say the mind thinks and the heart knows. Your heart's desires are grander than most can imagine. Always silent in group settings for your dreams felt too big. Like, is that someone that's supposed to be silent? You are the magic you always wanted to see. You always wanted conversations to be different, but you were the one that could make them different. Your heart's desires are grander than most can imagine. Always silent in group settings for your dreams felt too big. For you didn't want to make anyone uncomfortable. for you to make others feel comfortable if you just kept your mouth shut. No. You know now, in order to receive the life you've always wanted to receive, see the peace on earth, to see it all, you are the one that has to rise. Oh my gosh, like, in order to align, you don't have to act or force, you just have to be. Guys, in this Bible verse, Zechariah 4:6, not by might nor by power, but by my spirit. You've always held this truth within you. Always knew there was an easier way than working yourself to the bone. Always had big dreams. Always felt this passion and this purpose. Perhaps you questioned things a lot or always looked up the meaning of life or how to find your purpose. Guys, some of you were taking quizzes, okay? When you were younger, a beautiful and curious mind, never too much, always just right. Who would have known? Who would have known? You didn't have to become anything to align. You just had to unbecome everything you never were, so you could finally see the light that was hiding underneath all that fear, underneath a false identity. Your self-awareness, your most sacred and powerful tool and gift. It allowed you to unbecome so many lies, to unravel so much pain. Your most sacred and powerful tool. So many triggers, so much lack, so much abuse, so many insecurities of those around you. They were never yours. Your self-awareness allowed you to ascend beyond the lies and the distortions of fear. Your self-awareness, guys, I want to be standing at a podium and screaming this and yelling this. Like, I don't even need a microphone, how passionate I am about this. I want to stand up and be like this. Your self-awareness, you never a curse, but always your sacred gift. One that allowed you to see the big reveal, your light, the reveal of your light. The things you tirelessly sought and yearned for was you. The one you were searching for was you. You were the one that you were looking for. And with the law of one, when you come back to the essence of God and fearlessly embrace the one and only you in all of existence, the unrepeatable you are the expression of God that you are unrepeatable. You will never happen again. In the totality of the universe, there's only one. And when you come back and embrace yourself, your child self, when you embrace them and you lift them up and you show them off to the world and say, look, that is when every single thing rushes in. The love of your life, your purpose, your sacred job where you get paid to literally be you, your highest timeline, your greatest joys. It is on the frequency, the same frequency of you being you, the real you. Don't you understand why you couldn't ever hang on to anything, why it all had to be ripped out of your hands, ripped out of your arms, ripped out of your embrace? Because God designed only one of you and your heart's desires are only for that one. You had to release those things so the version of you who was embodying, the version of you that was embodying fear. What am I saying? Hold on. I'm like, guys, I was on it. I was in it. Like, your heart's desire is only for you. Because God designed only one of you. The version of you that was embodying fear, those things had to be ripped out of their hands. Okay? You had to release them. You had to release things that anyone could receive, that just anyone could receive. Everyone that's following the crowd, guys, I see this thing that's literally like don't follow the crowd, they are lost. You had to let go of those things. You had to finally let go so you can make space for everything that was always meant to be in your arms. You have made it. And And you are empowered more than ever before, Angel. You are making space for what has your name on it, that what no one else can hold on to. Angel, you are resilient and you are brave. With all that you've been through and where you are at, the way you're speaking these days, the way you're shining your light, like, oh God, what a miracle you are. Guys, you are a testimony for the world. Keep shining, keep being you, keep allowing others to feel uncomfortable in your presence, for you are most powerful in your light. For when you are in your light, you get to do what you came here to do. You get to add color to the world. You get to add light, to anchor heaven and earth, authenticity, peace, and you get to change the world. Oh my gosh. I love you. You guys, I have work now, so like you're so powerful in your light. Don't hide. Do not hide anymore, because we need you. The whole world needs you. And you are the change that you were looking for. You are the torch. You couldn't see anyone around you because you were leading the way. I'm getting chills. That is who you are. Stop doubting. Rise and puff your chest out. Okay, because the people around you puffing their chest out shouldn't be puffing their chest out. They're spreading messages of fear and hate and separation. And you want to spread messages of unity, of love, of God. Write that message down, Emperor, Empress, highest self, and look at it and remind yourself, I have an army of angels around me. I will not be scared. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you are. I love you. And hopefully I will see you guys very soon, okay? Love you guys.